Hi, I'm Devin from the Archery Learning Channel. Today we're going to talk about anchor points. This is the most important, in my opinion, this is the most important thing when it comes to archery. Two things: this is going to give you increased accuracy, you're going to be repeatable, and you're going to enjoy archery so much better because you're not going to be chasing what I call chasing the arrow. So I'm going to show you guys what not to do. Too many times I see this right here, and I'm going to do that. I'm going to demonstrate this with two different styles of releases. So this is a hinge release here. This is actually the B3 Archery Ghost hinge release. And oh, did I bring my wrist strap? Oh, I left my index release at home, but we're still fine. I'll be able to demonstrate to you guys what I'm talking about. So, I would say if you're new to archery, 90%, maybe not 90, 70% of new guys in archery are going to anchor like this right out of the box. They're going to be like this right here. Okay, now I don't know if you guys can tell what's wrong right here. Okay, so you've got facial pressure. You have no sense of what I would call a point of reference. You're essentially just running this string straight along your face. Guys, I was guilty of this about 3 years ago. Okay, I couldn't tell you how many times. I just seen it yesterday at a shop. A guy that's been shooting his whole life. He rips his bow back, and he's like this right here. And I was like, I didn't even say anything. I was like, okay, well, you know, it's probably worked for this gentleman for a long time, but it's not right. So whenever you're anchoring, now this is something you can't just go, let's say you can't just go to Cabela's up here, buy a bow. But you can just go buy one. But you can't just take it off the shelf and immediately go shooting with this thing. You've got to take it to a pro shop and have it set up correctly, because when you draw your bow back, whether it be with an index release, a thumb button release, which we'll go over all this stuff in other videos, you want that string to be right on the tip of that nose. Now, I wasn't going to fire that shot because I haven't moved my sight yet, but we'll get to that here in just a second. I'm actually going to have to guess yardage, because I don't have a rangefinder, but that's fine. We'll get into all that stuff another day too. So, this bow here is set up to 29.5-inch draw length. So, two very critical things that you've got to do when setting up a new bow is: one, draw length; two, getting your peep sight height so you have the correct anchoring point. Because if your peep sight's too low, for say, okay, and you're having to like hunker down here to look through that peep sight, you're going to take your nose off of that anchor point and you're going to be all goofed up. And guys, I'm saying this because I've done this. You know, I've done it. You want that bow, when you come back on the full draw, anchor point, and set the shot off. That was actually a really good shot. So let's take another shot here. And everyone's anchor point will be slightly different. I mean, it's not going to be like a 100% thing. But one thing I will say, the most, I can't say it enough, and I tell everybody, is try to get these two knuckles right here in that jawbone. Just like that. Just imagine like you're about to knock someone out. You want that, you want them two knuckles just right there. And you'll feel it. If you're not in the exact same spot every time, once you've done it a bunch, you'll actually put the shot down and be like, okay, I didn't quite have my finger in the right spot. Because I promise you, when you do it enough and you really develop and get into a good habit and a good rhythm, you'll be able to finally tweak all of your shot routine until you're just a master. And it took me 2 years and I still learn, but I just want you guys to, you know, maybe I can help you guys. Oh, that's an awesome shot. So we're, I guess the yardage at 30, it's about 36 yard. Okay guys, so I believe that will cover the first section of this video series. And if you made it through this entire series, make sure to like and subscribe. I'll be doing a giveaway. At 5,000 subscribers, we'll be giving away this bow right here. As always, thank everybody. Like and subscribe. And that's just a brief little rundown on anchoring and draw length setup, because that's super important. So thank you guys.